Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony. This is the 15-Minute Gamer and welcome to a Star Citizen ship guide. In this continuing series, I'll take you through all the important stats that you need to know if you're thinking about buying this ship. Then we'll take a tour of the inside and out. I'll give you some of my thoughts. And don't forget, if you're thinking about getting into Star Citizen, then check in the description below for my referral code. You'll get 5,000 starting credits. I've also put it on screen now if you want to pause the video. But before we start, hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, smash the like button, and comment below to let me know what you think. And with that being said, and without further ado, let's crack on with today's video. The Constellation Taurus is the freighter variant of the large multi-crew Constellation series manufactured by Roberts Space Industries. It trades the side missile racks and the stub fighter for an additional cargo space, a cargo release system for a quick unloading, and a security hold reinforced with tech plating. Right, let's take a look at them all-important stats. Manufacturer, Roberts Space Industries. Role, medium freight. Size, medium. Crew, 3 to 4. Cargo capacity of 174 SCU. Production state, it is ready now as of the latest patch 3.14. The cost now is $228 or $192 in War Bond. War Bond basically means you pay in cash and you can't use store credits. Its original cost was $150 and it is available all the time. Specifications: length 61 meters, beam 26 meters, height 14 meters, combat speed of 144, max speed of 911, mass of 427 and 1 kilograms. Let's have a look at them weapons and what punch it packs. Right, it's got 4x size 5 gimbal mounts, which contain 4x size 4 Rhino repeaters, 640 DPS each, giving you a total of 2,560 DPS. It also has 2x manned with 4x Badger repeaters, 400 DPS each, giving you a total of 800. Missile wise, it has 24x Strike Force 2, which give 22,740 damage per 6, which gives an overall damage of 90,962 and a hull HP of 128,344. Moving on to the comparison, I've pitched it against the Max, the Cat, and the Star Runner. The reason for this is these are kind of all in freight, but they're from different, I would say, budget or what you're wanting from a freight carrier. So even though not similar, because it's very hard with freight to pick them, here we go. Max speed, the Taurus comes in at 911, which puts it third. SCM of 144 also puts it third. Max yaw / pitch comes in at 25, which puts it second. Hull HP of a massive 128,344 puts it first. It blasts all the rest out of the water. Shield 100,000 puts it second, just behind the Cat. DPS of 3360, which also puts it second behind the Cat. Damage of a massive 128,844, which puts it first and just blows the competition out of the water. Cargo of 174, which puts it second behind the Cat. And a QT range of a massive 459, which puts it second behind the Star Runner. So yeah, it was hard to put a comparison together for that ship because it just so depends on your budget and what you're looking for. I love the Freelancer Max. It was one of the first ships I bought and I think it's just such a cool one. The Cat, if you're prepared to spend that budget, it can make you a lot of money in game. And the Star Runner not also has good cargo space, but in the future you'll be able to do data running and it looks goddamn cool as well. So I think, depending what you're looking for, I hope that was a fair comparison, but again, let me know what you think below. So we're just starting a little outside tour. We've just walked under the elevator into the rear cargo access. This is where the stub fighter would be on all the other models, but this one doesn't come with it. You can see them new engines. I think it's had a slight redesign on the engines. I think they look kind of cool. I've always loved the look of the Connie. Like, it was the first ship I saw in game that I went, wow, I want one of those. Like, it has a ship feel, like a really big ship feel about it. So yeah, I've always had a bit of a soft spot. Moving on towards the front, you can see it still has that canopy with all the the bars or whatever you want to call them in the way of the window. I wish they would change that. They did say, and I've heard them say a few times, they will address that at some point. But why not address it when you've got a brand new ship coming out? Like, that would be in the perfect time. You can see there on the top, the 2 size 4 guns. The other 2 are just down below on the bottom. You can also see the airlock and all the engines. That's what I like about this one, is where the engines are kind of like exposed and they've got them little flaps over the top. It kind of looks like they would close down. And when you put the gear in, the whole like engine, the cell kind of moves backwards and forwards in terms of the gear. I think it just looks so cool. And I just love the landing gear. It has like a bit of a tank sort of look to it. And it's the same on the other side. From the outside, if you've seen a Connie before, you've seen what this looks like. This is the elevator. This is how you can get in from one of the sides. As you can see, sometimes it can be a little bit annoying to get on because I have some problems jumping on. And you can look up, you can see where this pressurized space kind of would be. It kind of locks you in there. I don't know what you would do if you were like 7 foot tall. You would have a bit of a sore neck. Moving on, this is before the ship's turned on. You can see that lovely kind of blue ambient lighting when the ship's not turned on. It's not like an utter darkness like a lot of the other ships. And I just love that. I think it's just so good. You can also see here, just as we turn the ship on, the new HUD elements, the way the new HUD looks with the new power bars and stuff. When you turn the ship on, it gets this lovely glowing colour. And I just think that looks rather cool. And you can get in and out via the airlock again. Let's take a look at the inside of the ship. I just love this view. I've started from here. So when you walk onto the bridge for the first time, it has that look of a bridge, and there's not many ships in this game that I think have a bridge feel, like a proper walking onto a spaceship bridge feel. This gets it absolutely spot on. And when you're at Quantum standing there, it looks great. You can see the 2 turrets. That's how you get up and down. These turrets bring me nothing but problems. I've been stuck in them. I've been lost in them. I've been pinged out of them. I just don't even use them now. You've also got 3 seats. The middle one being the pilot. You can see them bars or rebars or whatever you want to call it, or struts or supports across the window. It just blocks the view, and I think it looks terrible. I just need to get rid of them and just put more of a, I don't know, a glass feel to it. There's not much else inside the bridge. There's no like ammo lockers or gun lockers or anything like that. It's made for freight. It's not made for that. You got a few panels, but I think the lighting just looks really good inside there. Moving on to the habitation area. To the left, you have like a bathroom or shower cubicle. You then have a couple of storage lockers for you and your crew. Remember, this ship is 3 to 4 people, with a gun locker, 4 bunk beds, so you can get lots of sleeping done. To the side, you have a seating area and a table. The table used to work on the other ships. However, I can't get it to work on this one, so I don't know why, if they've stopped it or it was bugged or something like that. But never mind. That's where the airlock is, where you'd go back down and outside. Moving on to the main cargo area. Straight in front of you, you'll see a panel that can open and close the cargo bay. To the left, it's very much similar to as the right. You can see all the missiles in there. We have an airlock for when we get the proper airlock gameplay and lock into stations. So you can see right outside over the Cloud City of Orison over there. Moving on down here, there's a few panels. There's a few components you need access to. On the other side, there is another panel which you can open and close the cargo bay door with your gravity generator and a few more panels. It's a little bit dark in here. I would like to see a little bit more light. And as you can see, I've had to put a torch on just to kind of see what I'm looking at. And it just moves on the same on the other side. Moving into another cargo storage where you've got the power plant, gravity generator, and a few other bits and bobs. Just a little bit more where you might put a few boxes if you're carrying it. And then this rear end cargo bay. I guess this is the one that is shielded for your protection. And you could maybe get away with storing some sort of illegal cargo maybe in here or something. Kind of like the Star Runner right at the back of the ship. But yeah, that's normally where the stub fighter would be, and you would get in and out via that section. And as you can see there, you just click open. The cargo bay opens out, overlooking the Cloud City of Orison. Again, you can actually stand on that cargo bay and it doesn't knock you off or anything like that, which is a good feature because sometimes they're a little bit bugged. But you can see here on that side, it's just the same with its missile racks and that sort of thing. This panel on this side doesn't always work for me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. Again, Probably just an early teething bug. And then back into the habitation area. And that is the ship tour done from the inside. There's not much more to see apart from that. And here I am getting into the pilot seat just so you can kind of see the new HUD layout and what the HUD looks like in this ship. To the top left, you have quite a few displays in this one. You have one top left, one top right, a couple down below. You have 3 kind of transparent HUDs and the new HUD layout with the power triangles and the turbo and the new splice, I think they're calling it. It does look a lot more cleaner and there's a lot more real estate. None of these buttons, even though they look it unpushable, like you can't like slide something up to open the cargo bay doors or anything like that. It's kind of just all hover over it and it'll say something. As you expect, some sides have power. There's then one to open and close the cargo bay doors, engine on and off, that sort of thing. None of them move, but they are kind of there. So all looks rather nice. It's just a shame the view is spoilt by them struts. Just to show you that cool landing gear where the whole engine moves back. I just love that. I think it just looks fantastic as it goes back. Anyway, so yeah, what do I think of the Taurus? I'm not going to go into massive detail. It's all right. I still think I'd prefer to have the Max or the Star Runner, or I would go up to the Cat if I could afford it. I just think for what you get cargo space wise of just over 170, for the size, I don't know, because it's not going to be as easy to land, control, crew, that sort of thing. And I think the Max, even though it's a bigger ship, still can get in them places to land quite easy. It's easy to navigate, get in and out quite quickly as well. So yeah, I'd still pick the Max over this. I would pick the Star Runner over this. I would definitely pick the Caterpillar over this. Is it going to be something I keep in my fleet? Probably not, to be fair. You're also missing the Stub Fighter as well, which I think is one of the things that sets the Connie apart, and it's what I really like about the Connie, is that cool little ship you get as well, the Merlin. So yeah, I mean, it fits a purpose. I'm sure if you have a couple of friends and you've got some people on the turrets and you can do some cargo running, I'm sure it's a lot of fun. As a solo player like I normally am, I don't know if I'm going to find much use for it in my fleet. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.